it's a real dollar bill, you open it up, there's a hole in the paper, but there's no hole in the bill.
Randy, come on! I have no idea how you just did that.
Let me teach you the secret to this, okay?
Randy Shine means the world that you took the time today to come out and talk to these families that are watching. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor, a privilege also to be invited to be a part of this.
I'm trying to figure out how do we speak to kids and families about what's going on currently.
I do want to make a comment about Black Lives Matter. There have been some people who've been afraid to stand up and speak out. And when people do speak up and say Black Lives Matter, the pushback is, well, all lives matter. And that's like me eulogizing my grandfather, and then someone comes up and rudely interrupts me and start talking about their grandfather who passed 3 months ago. And yes, your grandfather was important to you. Yes, your grandfather was a great man. But we're not talking about that right now at this room. We're talking about my grandfather. And so when people say, oh, all lives matter, well, all lives matter includes Black Lives Matter. And this is the segment that we're talking about right now. You have all these different robots. The robots are different, but they work in concert, they play, they interact with each other. You have Mr. Table, you have, I know you have the hat and all that. So yes, this is part of your community. Mario, the maker magician community, kids. And guess what? Mr. Table doesn't look like Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat doesn't look like mozzarella. But you know what? They played together in this show. Conflict tends to happen where you're not being heard and listened to. It takes all of us to say, let me see, why did I hurt that person? Or that person said, you hurt me. You pushed me down on the playground. That wasn't nice. Why did you do that? And that other person has to sit there and listen, or people around, or the other children or the adults say, hey, listen to what this person is saying. That type of conversation has to happen in dealing with conflict, particularly with kids and children.
And Randy, this is why I'm so excited to be talking to you, because you're reminding me that there's these universal truths, you know, in all of us, these universal truths, like do unto others what you would want done to yourself, you know, like these golden rule things that we take for granted.
The frustration that African-American people have is that our history is American history, and it's not being taught. And I want to know if you know this.
What's that?
The first American-born magician was a Black man.
What's his name?
Richard Potter.
Richard Potter.
It's wonderful. I always knew about Richard Potter, but in our community as magicians, you never heard about this. And he was—
You're killing me, dude. I'm like embarrassed. Like I'm a magician. It's my career. I've never heard of Richard Potter.
Sharing stories like that. See, that's not doom and gloom, but say, hey, did you know about this magician? He was the first American-born magician.
So this is an assignment. Guys, you're watching Richard Potter. I'm going to research this week. I'm putting it as my personal homework assignment. Randy, you have a magic trick that you can teach us.
Yes. Well, are you a mind reader? Because I was about to get into that. All right, here we go. Now, you only need 3 things for this. You need a bill of any denomination, and you need a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be the same size, but you could cut up the piece of paper. You can just tear it so that it could fit crossways. Here's the idea. This is actually a way to find out, because there's people who are counterfeiting money today. There are. And they've always been doing it. And, you know, some people say you can hold it up to the light, you can see a watermark or a strip, but dollar bills do not have any of that. And so that's why bad people counterfeit dollar bills. This is how you can find out if your money is real.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
All right. So you take the dollar bill, you place the paper in front of it, like a cross. You just fold it like that.
Okay.
Okay, leave a little space right here, a little white space.
Yep.
Now you just fold it back.
And fold it back.
Mm-hmm. You take a pen or pencil and you just stick it right there. All you have to do is push it.
You just broke a dollar bill, Randy.
Yeah, you put a hole in it.
You broke a dollar.
But here's the idea. If it's a real dollar bill, you open it up, there's a hole in the paper, but there's no hole in the bill.
Randy, come on. I don't know. I have no idea how you just did that.
Let me teach you the secret to this, okay? It's very important. Let me teach you the secret. You only need those three things. Once again, you get a dollar bill, get a piece of paper, and once again, you place the paper in front, in the center. You fold the dollar bill, then you fold it back.
All right.
Okay. Now here is the secret. When you place the pen or the pencil inside, here's the exposed view. You're putting it underneath the dollar bill, but it looks like you're putting it right where the fold is. You go here, but if you look, it's really going underneath the dollar bill. So when it's there, you just could push it up. You can take it out the other side if you want. Now you open it this way so they can see the hole. You open it up. They see the hole in the piece of paper. But when you remove it, there's no hole in the center.
Absolutely brilliant, Randy. Randy Shine, dude.
There's no sneaky move. And guess what? You don't need to buy expensive magic props or anything. Just a piece of paper, a bill, a pen, or a pencil. That's it. And you got a miracle right there.
Absolutely amazing. The great Randy Shine. You guys, you've seen it firsthand. Not only comes out here, opens up his heart, and then delivers a real awesome magic trick.
The tricks that you're learning, practice and share them with people because people love magic. It brings smiles to their faces. It builds communities. It builds friendships. And that's what we need in this world right now.
I feel so lucky that you were able to make it today. What do we say to Randy? We say thank you. Let's all say it. Thank you, Randy. Thank you so much for joining today. It was an absolute blast.
Thank you. Thank you.